Hebrew Israelites. Alright? We come out every Sabbath. Alright? Certain times during the week if we have to. Alright? If the Most High willing. To prophesy the downfall of this Babylonian kingdom. Alright? Or kingdom. But it's coming to an end. You know what I mean? God ain't gonna last forever. Your pretty world that you're living in, your illusion. Alright, so we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh,
Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Baharaka Kadash.
Alright, we're gonna give double honors to the elders that rule us, that rule over us as well in Israel. Okay? Give double honors, man, to the house of David. Alright? And yeah, man, let's bring it out. Look at Colossians 3:17.
This is the book of Colossians chapter 3 and verse 17. And whereso ye do in the world, and whatsoever ye do in the world, or deed, do all in the name of the Master, Yahushai, giving thanks unto Yahweh and the Father by him.
Exactly, man. Everything we do, we open out and give thanks to Yahweh by him Yahushai.
This is the book of Psalms chapter 66 and verse 4. All the earth shall worship thee.
All the what?
All the earth shall worship thee.
All the people in the earth and the animals and the insects and the fishes and the birds, they all shall worship, man. Alright? When you wake up in the morning, you hear the birds worshiping, man. Alright? The birds worship the Heavenly Father. They start going, you don't understand their language, but they worship. When you hear the dogs barking, the owls howling, the lions roaring, that is all the animals that worship and call upon the Heavenly Father. So if the animals can worship the Heavenly Father, why can't men and women and children? Understand? Really, King? All the what?
All the earth shall worship thee, and shall sing unto thee.
And shall what?
And shall sing unto thee.
So when you hear the birds singing, they're singing to the Heavenly Father. Alright?
They shall sing to thy name, Selah. Come and see the works of Yahweh. He is terrible in his doing towards the children of men.
So the Most High, is terrible to the other nations, man. To the children of men. Alright? Because we are the sons of God. But to the other people like the Egyptians, the Philistines, God is terrible to those people, man. And now he's terrible to the Israelites because we disobey his word. Alright?
Verse 6, he turned the sea into dry land.
Do you believe that the Most High turned a sea into dry land for the Israelites? Yeah? So what's your nationality, Steve?
I was born in Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. Okay, so
My nationality is British, but
your nationality is British.
yeah, but born in Zimbabwe.
According to God, what's your it's not Zimbabwe and British in the Bible though. So if you preach, we're not going to preach about the Red Devils, the Manchester United.
Yeah.
Because we don't like the devil. We're not on the team of the devil. That's not our team. Alright? Our team is the Heavenly Father. That's why you see us up here in our kit. This is our uniform. This is our uniform. This is our kit.
It's nice to see brothers do this.
It's very nice, man. It's good. So Zimbabwe, who was Zimbabwe in the Bible? Do you know?
No.
Zimbabwe in the Bible are the Hamites.
What are they called?
The Hamites.
Hamites.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's different tribes in Zimbabwe. Are you a Bantu or are you the other tribe? You're a Bantu, so you could be classified as an Israelite, the Bantu.
Okay.
Do you understand that in there's a book called for the Hebrewisms of West Africa?
No.
Have you never read that book? It's talking about the Israelite customs that are in the West Africa.
Okay.
Are you not Zimbabwe is not West Africa, is it?
No, it's
Central. Yeah. So yeah. Another book from Babylon to Timbuktu shows how he was taken from the West Coast and Congos and Angola, some Bantus in Zimbabwe as well. Alright, and was brought over to the West Indies, South America.
Yeah.
This is prophesied in the Bible. You wanna hear that? You wanna hear that in the Bible?
Yeah, sure.
The true Israelites are?
Yeah.
Because the true Israelites, they're not them guys that you think that are in Israel today. Bring it out, King.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 15.
Bring it up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed. Till thou be destroyed, because thou hearken not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power.
So because we didn't hearken unto the voice of the Most High, that's the spirit. Who's going to get that anyway? For disobedience. Remember, that's why he's done this to the children of men, man. I mean, he's done this to the sons of God. Alright? Go on, bro.
To keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Exactly. This is generational curses. Alright, let me that in John chapter 7. Look at John chapter 7, verse 49. Hold on.
The book of John chapter 7 and verse 39. 49.
You love the Most High, sister? You have time to hear 2 words of the Bible? But you know on the Sabbath day, you heard about the Sabbath day? You don't work on the Sabbath, sister. No, Israelites, we shouldn't work as a nation on the Sabbath to love God. You know that, innit? Boss lady.
This is the book of John chapter 7 and verse 49. But this people who knoweth not the law are cursed.
Who what? Who knoweth not the law are cursed. She's walking around thinking she's cool. She's cursed, man. She don't know the laws. So because for this same situation, alright, it's a sign that harlots in the city, man. That's a curse for our wives to be a harlot in the city, man. You know what I mean? Not knowing the commandments, man. Read it, King. This is a sign and a wonder. Alright? If you want to find out who the Israelites are, look at the ones that are cursed. Look at the ones that are at the bottom of the food chain, man. When it comes to, but the wisest and the smartest and the most powerful when it comes to everything else. But they're just brought down low every time, man. Robbed and spoiled.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 47. Because thou servest not Yahweh thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
So that's the reason why. You didn't serve the Most High with joyfulness and gladness.
For the abundance of all things.
You're right. Complain about what? About what? Tell her to be quiet. Tell that speaker inside there to be quiet. No one's complaining about it. You're lying now, bro.
This and this.
What line? What line? You're singing about it to me, bro. You're singing to the police at the time. Why are you coming up like that?
No, this is the point. I'm straight here. Yes?
Ready. Are we in a God-fearing country? Are we in a country that talks about God save the king? We believe in the Creator, right? So are we doing anything from there's gambling? One second, there's gambling in there. They got a loudspeaker promoting people to come and gamble their money away. Then you become homeless because your wife wants to, and then your wife wants to divorce. Your children are in foster care. You get me? This is a situation.
Listen, I know where you're coming from.
Brother, come on, we're not doing anything with you. We're trying to exalt the Most High.
Son, yeah. Okay, self-system. You should go back. I know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
What is the reason?
No, but bro, you can't tell us that we can't speak the Most High's word. There's not a law saying that we can't talk out loud. Yeah, no, so you're gonna get any system you want to get. Give me give me the one that I want. Acts chapter 5. Let's read this first, brother. Give me Psalms 118 and verse 6. We're gonna read something. I know, yeah, no, yeah. Let's just keep doing that. Let's just keep sending in more and more people, because we're gonna read these. Yeah.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 5 and verse 39.
Listen to me, brother, please.
But if it be of God, ye cannot overthrow it.
So if this is of God, if what we're doing is really of God, no one is going to be able to overthrow the power that is at play. Alright?
this land,
Yeah, so we're allowed to do. We're not playing rent, no?
not just somebody coming in your yard, trespass. It's complete. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you're doing is rather than
Yeah, yeah. And they're gonna, we don't want you to get in trouble. Obviously, if you go from here now and they'll say, look, you didn't do your job. All you can say is they said they're not gonna move. Yeah. So I want you to report it to the people and say that you know what, they're not doing nothing wrong because all they're doing is reading the Bible. They're not playing big speakers. They're not selling cocaine. They're not selling weed on the blocks. We don't got pedal bikes trying to stab up each other. We're just reading the Bible, bro. Alright? There shouldn't be nothing wrong with this.
You've got trailers here, this complete, this one out, next to whatever. What's going to be on?
She's shouting and screaming. We're not telling her to keep the noise down. Let her do her thing, innit? Let us do our thing. But this is be of God. No one can overthrow it according to Acts 5.
Correct.
They do that, bro. Psalms 118 and verse 6. Psalms 118 verse 6.
This is the book of Psalms 118 and verse 6.
Speak over the Psalms.
The Yahweh is on my side.
I was on our side.
I will not fear.
You don't fear, bro.
What can man do unto me?
What can a man do unto the word of the Most High, man? What can they really do? Like, this is the dream.
The Bible, as I said, I read the Bible, yeah? But, it's not so enough. Yeah? You're right, man, come off the word, there's some new people.
This is what you need to do. You need to stop worrying about what is going on, about what they think. You need to really understand the power of the Most High right now. Because He's going to do terribly unto the children of men. You're a son of God. Where's your nationality, baby? So, bro, you fit the requirements of being an Israelite. Yeah? So, bro, you need to not break the laws of God, bro. You need to examine yourself. Give me 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 14. We don't even care about anyone else, bro, about your job. We care about you. We love you, King. Yeah? This is the blessing. This is the spirit that brought you over here today. So you can hear this word today, bro. Yeah, examine that first.
What is the next Eastern European land?
This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5. Examine yourself whether you eat in the faith.
You need to examine yourself, King.
Listen, I'm
Alright?
54 years of
Prove
age.
your own self.
Prove your own self.
Know ye not your own self. How that Yahweh Shai HaMashiach
The ignorantly called Jesus Christ
is in you.
is in you, you know. But you don't except you be a reprobate. How do you be a reprobate? By not keeping the commandments of God, you become a reprobate.
Listen for a second. We have different religious organizations coming. I personally didn't do the works.
Yeah.
I get pulled up inside. I feel an argument upstairs. I said, this is crazy, I did nothing. Yeah? So somebody comes into the Lord's work.
Yeah.
When the way they look at it, they're coming to, they don't want me to still on business.
Yeah. So look, at the end of the day, you're just doing the job. Yeah, they're gonna send others. I hear that still. But if this be of God, they can't overthrow it, and we're gonna do it. So where would be? Alright, just so we know for future, because we're not gonna move for now. Where would be the location where we can stand and we can't do walk, right? Okay, and that's not their land, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so look, yeah, we're gonna take the video. This is not wrong. So we're not bothering no one.
You show me work, like you said. It's public.
Because it's public, innit? But really and truly, we're not doing nothing wrong. Like, it's cool, innit? But I hear what you're saying, yeah? This is belongs to someone. But look, bro, we're not worried about that. We're worried about you, King. You don't need to examine yourself. Yeah, so let's get the commandments of God. What you got? You got a verse? Yeah, bring it up.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 53, chapter 58 and verse 1. Cry out loud.
We're meant to cry out loud.
Spare not.
We're meant to not spare nobody. Yeah?
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
And we're meant to lift up our voice like something.
And show my people their transgressions.
So that's our job. To come and show people their transgression. You're under a transgression. You're a reprobate mind state, brother. Because what it is, to love God. How do you love God? Okay, let's read it. How to love God.
Yeah, I've got my Bible in here.
Yeah, but you read it, bro.
Listen, I've gone back and forward because when I've done the studies, yeah, I challenge what I read. And they respect that. Yeah? Once yes, but enough's enough, definitely enough. I believe in the Creator, I find my path.
That's love. That's love. You have faith.
Yeah, of course.
So do you know what the works are now? Because it says faith without works is...
Because if your works has to continue.
Faith without works is... Faith without the work of God is death. It's death, bro. You're living in death. Let's read it, bro. We got to
This
bring
is
you
the
back to
book
life.
of 1 John chapter 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments,
So you love God by keeping His commandments.
and
bro.
his commandments are not grievous.
So we need to show you a commandment that how you can turn to loving God, brother. Yeah, you understand? This is for you. This is for you to examine yourself to know how you need to start loving God, bro. Yeah, because we love you. See?
This is the book of
No, it's not loud music. The loud music is coming from the book.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 27. You shall not round the corners of your head.
You shall not round the corners of your head, brother. You got your head rounded up. You can see that's not the way your head is. Bro. No, but you see there, you can see you're on a little line up thing, bro.
Neither
You
shall
got
thou,
regrowth, so you can see it, bro.
neither shall thou mar the corners of thy
So
beard.
you meant to have a beard on. Understand? No, according to the law. Read that again. Read that again. Read that
You
again.
shall not round the corners of your
You
head.
shall what?
Not round the
You shall
corners
not
of your house.
round. That is a commandment from God saying you shall not. That is a commandment, brother, from heavenly power, bro. You are breaking the laws of God, brother. You cannot tell God, don't tell me that. That's not a commandment. When He's commanded the Israelites to do so,
So
brother.
you're saying that was one of the Ten Commandments?
Neither shall thou mar the corners of thy beard.
Okay, thou shalt not, man shall not lie with mankind. Is that in the 10 Commandments? Huh? But is that, do you believe in that commandment, bro? But okay, so there you go. That in itself is showing you that this world has become sodomized. So you're in sodomy because you don't believe in that.
I do believe that man's on God's plan.
Okay, so say it then.
I
You
cannot.
can't say it. You just said you don't judge them.
I don't agree with this.
So there you go. So brother, hear this. That's not in the 10 Commandments, but it's a commandment that man shouldn't lie with mankind. So you can't believe in some of the commandments and skip over the other ones, bro. Because it suits you. Because it suits the commandment of men.
What I'm saying is, I don't agree with it.
Give me the Acts chapter 5 again, verse 29. No, hear this. You are now trimming your ways to seek love. Give me Exodus chapter 23, verse 2. Acts chapter 5, verse 29.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 5 and verse 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than man.
We ought to obey God. We ought to obey God's commandments rather than men's philosophies of these times.
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
Exodus chapter 23 and 2 says, thou shalt not, this is another commandment. Thou shalt not follow the multitude. If the multitude wants to cut their beards, let them cut their beards. You meant to be, remember, narrow is the way into the kingdom, but broad is the way unto destruction. You want to make sure you follow the narrow path of the commandments of God. This is all, that's why it says we cry aloud and we show our people their transgressions, man. Because you are a child of God. You are special, you are chosen. You're a king on this earth, brother. You need to start acting so. That's our whole mission out here on these streets, man. Our mission isn't to talk to this guy, because this guy is not our people. He doesn't fit the conditions of the Israelites. Our mission is to speak to our people, man. The one creator says that they've got a lot, and their lot is to go into destruction because of what they've done to us in these situations. There was a sub-Saharan slave trade. They had the Persian Empire. All right, they had their time to rule. 315. Yeah, it's that one. No. They had their time of rulership, man. All right. Sorry, brother. Babylon, Persia, Greece, Rome, and then the kingdom of Europe today. they had their time in the Assyrian Empire and the Persian empires, man. So they put us. Have you never heard about these guys? They're the era of the elephants and stuff. They've had their time. They don't like the so-called white man as well. Because the so-called white man is a property guy.
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rest judgment.
So because many is doing it, oh, I'm going to rest and I'll follow the multitude. No, you need to be zealous and powerful and stand up against oppression, bro.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
You are the house of Israel, brother. Listen to what God is saying to you, brother.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
And that's a heathenic way, to have no beard. This is what the Romans and the Egyptians do. You understand?
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
And that's like zodiac signs, like I'm a Capricorn, I'm a Leo, I'm a Sagittarius. Don't follow their philosophies, because that's like Mystic Meg, crystal ball, like. Don't be into witchcraft and wizardry, brother. Yeah, okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Hey, yo, why do you keep distracting my brother, man? He's listening to the word of God or to our ancestors. Yeah, stop just distracting my brother, man. Leave him alone. You know they know about us. Hey, King, you know they know about us. They know that we're God's chosen people, and he's distracting you from your message, you know, or from God. Don't let him be a devil when you're here. Yeah. People are afraid. He's afraid that you're learning that you're chosen, brother. And you're above him. Why are you saying vote and all them, man, and they don't win no races, bro. They're not in none of the boxing rings, bro. They don't make no inventions, bro. What did they invent in this earth? It was the slave children that invented the things. So this guy's afraid that you're waking up to find out that you need to keep lawful. When we keep our laws, we rise up on high. Let's read the blessings of keeping the commandments. Get me Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. Let's find out the blessings. Come on. She needs to keep the commandments as well, man.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou hearken diligently,
So if you listen diligently
unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
unto the voice of the Lord thy God, Yahweh, our power,
to observe and do all his commandments,
you see that?
which I command thee this day,
So it's a good thing to want to keep a beard on your face, man. Because if you observe and you do that, brother, listen,
that Yahweh thy power will set thee on high above all nations
you're
of
going to be
the earth.
higher than this guy on the earth, brother. If you keep his commandments, you'll be higher than these nations. But because we don't, we fall under subjection unto these guys, man.
I never know beard, or it's not dreadlocks. Many years ago.
But it's not about dreadlocks, bro.
Yeah, but what's the beard then?
No, bro, don't run off over. Don't want to please, you have to love our brother. You want to go. Brother, do you understand what we're saying to you, though, yeah? We love you, King. Alright? That's love, you know. Us telling you that is love, you know, bro. We want you to love God, bro. Keep your commandments, yeah?
Sorry, are you a church?
This is the church. This is the church.
Yeah, I know, we are the church.
Yeah. We're 2 or 3 are gathered in the midst of the So we need to show you some commandments.
I don't have the time.
You do have time for God. You do have time for God.
I have to pick up some small children on the
You have time for God. Just read some verses for the sister.
I cannot say
You have to say for like a couple verses. You have to say for a couple verses.
one verse.
For a couple. We'll give you an umbrella and you can hold it. Alright, bring it out. Yeah, bring it out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. The women shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are an abomination.
So if we was wearing skirts and dresses, that would be silly. You'll be like, what are these guys doing? Holding Bibles, looking like some damn sodomite. You know what I mean? Yeah? So, sister, you're looking like a sodomite. Because you're not wearing what pertaineth unto women. Look, she is. You saw us wearing that, you'll be like, what's going on with these flames?
I remember when I first came to Christian years ago, I was asking this question, and he was teaching me, and I asked, is it okay to look after ourselves, to exercise?
It is okay to exercise.
But you need to wear what is appropriate for exercise.
No, you can exercise in it.
Anyway,
people when you do that, you know.
Bring it out, King.
Alright, so when you do back at it, yeah, let's do it back a bit. Bring it forward back. Let's just check it out, yeah. Let's check it. Yeah, well, that's what happens, isn't it? As soon as you get to the nitty gritty, Hebrews 4 and 12, man. They love the drama. When they see the guys in the high business, they want to come around and see the drama. And when it gets down to them, the nitty gritty,
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword.
so this word that God's given us, okay, He's made it powerful, okay, to read the oracles of God. Alright? It's powerful, it's sharp, and it's sharper than any two-edged sword, man. Okay? Go on, but what else did it do?
Piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit.
This pierces the spirit. When we start to read the commandments of God, and it's like an exorcism on the people. They start going, oh no, don't we need that, no, I gotta go, don't. If you know what it is, give me the Isaiah 30 and Isaiah 30.
And the joints are marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
Because the hearts of the people are vanity, man. The hearts of the people are deceitful. When you want to start going into the commandments, and they say, yeah, it's right that women don't wear trousers, men have beards on. They're like, no, it's the mystery Babylon, isn't it? Babylon they've all drunk in the wine and philosophy of the Greeks and Sodom and Egypt, man. Alright? They said it's not part of the 10 Commandments. They said, no, it's not a part of the 10 Commandments, no. But they want to follow the tithing law. Or they want to follow the man against man is an abomination. They want to follow some of the laws, but they don't want to follow the laws that when it starts to pierce them in their hearts, man. You know what I mean? Even the Rastafarians, you told them it's all house of Israel, they want to bring in the Cushites. Because it don't suit the Ethiopian doctrine. Understand? Bring it out, King.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 8. Now go write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever.
So yeah, these people are noted down. Alright? These people, if you don't know, there's a mark, it says put a mark upon them that sigh and cry. So the ones that are not sighing and crying, they're noted down for destruction, man. Alright? It's like, I don't want to get carnal or nothing. But even on the left hand side, Santa Claus does that, man.